Hello, it's Alison here from Alison's Campfire for a Sunday live stream with you. And I've called this one, How Are You Today? And I'll get to that in a moment. The sun is now very firmly in Libra. I think it's about 1 degree, nearly 2. So autumn equinox has happened and we're now into that autumnal season. It's a great time for planning and pondering and looking within. So I've called this live stream, How Are You Today? Because the work that I do with myself and with others is to do with bringing alignment in, bringing that sense of wholeness, of the whole self. And part of being in alignment has to be about owning who we are and how we are. If somebody asks you, how are you today? What do you say? Most people say, I'm fine, or yeah, I'm good. And whilst, of course, you don't want to just sort of share your deepest, darkest medical history with the person you're sitting next to on the bus, well, no, that wouldn't do. And they don't really want you to either. But do we acknowledge to ourselves how we are at any given moment? Do we acknowledge to ourselves that actually we're not feeling so great? And so, yeah, I just want to put my feet up and watch a movie, have a cup of hot chocolate. It's part of being true to ourselves, of being honest, of being in alignment with ourselves, to check in every now and again on how we are. And we might not at that moment be able to put our feet up and watch a movie because we are on the bus, or we've got to go and do a taxi run or something. But I'm willing to bet there is something magical that you could introduce to that moment. As an example, and I've been thinking about this one, say you're not feeling that brilliant and oh my goodness, gotta cook tea. How to bring a little bit of magic into that? Find a new recipe. Decide you're going to cook a recipe or cook a meal with love. Because you can taste love. I haven't said that before, have I? But you can. You can totally taste love. A meal created with love tastes better than without. So, could you bring the magic into doing the taxi run, ferrying people here, there and everywhere? Yeah, of course you can. Vary the route. Count the number of post boxes you see on the route. Obviously, take care if you're driving. But you could also just make that experience different for people in the car. Listen to a different radio station. Or turn the radio off and talk. It's about being in alignment, checking in and thinking, how can I make this moment more magical? How can I make this moment into a moment? Being in alignment isn't only about grounding, about knowing who we are. It's about checking in with how we are. And it's about checking in how we are at any moment and thinking, oh, let's just tweak the little magic button a bit more and make this moment even more magical. So, that's what I'm going to be exploring a bit more of this week. And I'm going to be exploring, I'm putting something together for October too, which I think is going to be very exciting. So I'll be sharing a bit of that as well this week. And for now, I'd like to say, find a little bit of magic in something that you just ordinarily do, and then see the magic expand out there. As always, with love from Alison.